Hello everybody, how are you? I ain't made a video on this lately because everything I keep seeing seems to be uh, 64,537 Kelvin, and we all know that that's 115,714 degree Fahrenheit, and that's hotter than the surface of the sun. Well, in Georgia, right in here, there's a big cluster, and right through here, there's also a big cluster on Google Earth. And as what I can tell is they're all reading super high Kelvin, okay, 64,000 Kelvin. There's a couple of hot spots over here, right there. You see them right there. Don't see none in Georgia whatsoever. There is some clouds, okay, and I think there's one up here. But I do want you to pay attention to the white spot that shows up there in Tennessee, or across Tennessee. There, it just went by. Let's stop this, and right there, you see that? Now, that's an awful big spot, so we're gonna check it in another area so we can get a bigger view. Okay, so let's check it. Um, Here's Georgia. Let's check this one. I gotta let it run through. Now here's Tennessee. Oh, look at there. Did y'all see that? I did. Let's go back. Okay, we got a big blackout. What the hell is that? Right? Okay, so let's go one more out. Let's see if we can get the whole United States here. And let's check the whole thing. Let's let it run through one time and see what happens on the big one, where it shows the whole United States here. So if we get that same line here, yep, there we go, going all the way across the United States. Did you see that? Oh my. Boy, oh boy. Look at that. Now, in my personal opinion, this is a glitch. But is it? Are they trying to hide something? Trying to hide something. That's what I feel. Now here's Georgia, and here's Tennessee, and uh, uh, North Carolina borderline right here. Right in here is where a big cluster in Georgia, and right through here in Tennessee is where another cluster is. So let's go look at that, okay? Come back over here. Here's Tennessee. Here's North Carolina. And here in Georgia, right through here, and right in here. Now these two right here, that are in Alabama that we saw, were there. And I could have swore I saw one up here in Kentucky, but it doesn't show on this one that I can tell. Now, I'm going to check a few of these just so you understand what I'm saying. See, 64,000, 64,000, 64,000, 64,000, 64,000, 64,000. You see what I'm showing you? 64,000, 64,000, 64,000 Kelvin, and so on and so on. I'm just showing you, okay? I'm not I'm not being critical about this. I'm not saying that they're not real. I'm not saying what they are. I just know that the reading, the number, and the heat off of these are wrong. It can't be that high. You see, this one's going through a railroad track. Another one going through a railroad track, going up 64,000 Kelvin. This one is 64,000, and it doesn't have no cluster effect. 64,000. You seeing my point here? Now, whether or not they're real or not real, I don't know. But my opinion is that every time we get this, it seems to be they're not real. And that's just my opinion. Okay, I'm not. Don't get mad. I can't help that it's not right. I didn't make this program, but I'm trying to make heads or tail out of it. But we did prove that these do have stars in them sometimes, and they got more. See that one right there? I hit the star, yeah, the center, and it didn't do nothing. This one, I hit the wrong thing there, but still hit. No, it does have one. Let's go. Let's see. Got one. 64,000. See, 64,000. 64,000. I'm out of there and hit the star. It's got a star. Let's hit that one. 64,000. 64,000. 60. All three of them. 64,000. Okay. Now, I'm not saying they're not real. I'm saying that the machine that's using this is broke. That's all I can say. I don't know why it's giving us this off the wall reading, because we all know that that's too hot. It would burn straight through the earth, cause all kind of havoc, especially where these are at. Now, high voltage power lines are not going to get that hot. They don't have to get that hot. I mean, it still gets hot, but not this hot. It doesn't have a star. See, every one I've checked so far is 64,000. Okay, see, all of them 64,000. $64,000. Now we can keep going, but you get the general idea. Now, whether they're real or not, I can't tell you that they're real. I can't prove that they're real. I know where they're at, and they're on a fault line, which is something else that's just absolutely scary as holy hell, because of where they're at to begin with. Okay? Now, if I come out and I go down here to Florida, there's nothing in, well, I take that back. There is two here in North Florida. I didn't see them long ago. In North Florida in a cluster, 64. That one's 527. 64. 64. But the one is 527 Kelvin. That's normal. I mean, that's a normal temperature. So I would assume that one's probably pretty real. And it looks like it's close to either an old looks like it's an old abandoned, possibly abandoned military base. Now, can I prove that? No, I can't prove that either. But the way the layout of the land is around here, with all of these other little field-like type areas, and another type of a small landing strip there and over here, that's like maybe it might still be an activity, and it's a practice field for landing military planes in certain areas. You know what I mean? I don't know that. I'm not trying to prove it or not prove it. I'm just saying it's just something about it. And hell, that ain't even the right one, but this one is. Okay, let's go down on this one. Let's see what's here. Pretty much just that one corner of that field, and all of this property really is out in the middle of nowhere land. And I don't see no high voltage power lines nowhere near it either. I can say that there ain't one. And I'm trying not to waste a lot of your time. I'm just trying to give y'all a good catch up of what I see going on with these hotspots. Man, I just checked this. That summit wasn't there a while ago. 64,000. Has no star. What the hell is that? Sort of strange. There's a railroad track next to it, but it don't do no good. It's not a hotspot. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, now we're down here in South Florida, around Lake Okeechobee. Now, there is some hotspots down here, but I already checked these. They done turned yellow. Why? It's kind of weird. 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64. That was 487. But anyway, y'all see it for what it is. There's a railroad truck running right in between it here. And the center, the epicenter, is right in the middle of the railroad track. How about that? It's right off to the edge of the railroad track. It's right here. And it's got a star. 478 Kelvin. And that one's 64,537 Kelvin. So there's only one of them that are correct. Agreed? But it is in the middle of a railroad track. So let's blow on out here. And let me go a little bit more. There's not many down here tonight. 64. Nothing in the center. 64. Nothing in the center. Nothing in the center. 64. 64. That one's 407. I didn't check this one out a while ago. There's a super tall tower right here. I wouldn't say super tall, but it is a tall tower. It's a radar. No, that is not a radar. Hold on. Let me look at it again. It does have radar on it, but it's also a cell tower. Let's go down the road and see if we can check it out here if we can. There we go. Oh, there's a high voltage power line. No, this is a radar and communication tower. It's got communication at the top, and all these round dishes are radar. And we do have a high voltage power line here. This one's 280 kV or 230,000 volts. 230 kV. So there's a high voltage power line there, and it's real close to the highway because it runs right down the road here. So we're close. Where's that road? Yeah, here it is, running right up down there. So it does have a high voltage power line. It's a small one, but it's still a high voltage power line. And pretty much got this one. There we go. Let's check the star. There's no star. How they just, they're not reading. Oh man, we're completely upside down. Hold on, let me turn it over. There we go. Now it looks better. We have nothing in here like we generally have. All these over here are high. As you see, they're all very high. So I wanted to show you what I found so far tonight. 64,000. Haven't made any videos in the last couple of days. Here's one here. Shit, are you kidding me? $54,000 Kelvin. Railroad track going through it, but guys, it don't have nothing else there. It's just high Kelvin. Yeah. 64. The down center. Okay, where's the center? I don't see the damn center. There it is right there. It don't have anything in the center. In other words, it don't have more than one. So that's Florida. There's a lot of people yesterday saying they heard a lot of stuff in Florida. I'm in North Florida. I'm up here. This is where I am. I didn't hear no booms or no loud noises yesterday. I even turned on the microphone outside last night once I heard that to hear anything going on the website, and I didn't hear nothing. There's a couple of dozen different ones right there. See the star? And of course you're not going to be able to see it now. But anyway, I did want to catch you up, and the rest of the country has got some here and there. They're really low, as what I can tell. There was some earthquakes out here that Dutch reported on just a little while ago, and some down here in Texas. When you see a couple, 2 or 3 here and there, they're more likely to be right, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. At 64,000, they probably got more than one spot in them. But when they're cluttered up like this right here and they're reading 64,000, it's my opinion that they're complete bogus, and it's trying to take people's mind off the situation at hand, what's going on. That's what I feel. Now, I might be wrong. There's a lot going on, as y'all all know, and there's been a lot to watch and a lot to see, and hey, who knows what's going to happen in the real end of the world? Who knows? But you see, there's a big, nice picture of whatever's going on at this particular time, and you see there's not a lot here. Florida doesn't. This is bullshit. Look at that one. That was not there. 64,000. Let's see if it's got a star. God knows. It does. It's got a pretty good size star too. That one, 64,000. 64,000. 64,000. 64,000. Last one. And it's 64,000. So every one that's in there, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 in there, and they're all 64,000. It is close to the railroad track. It's even, no, I was going to say it was close to the Cape, but it's not. The Cape's further down. Hell, there's another one. 64,000. It has no star. 64,000. And let's go. Since we're this close, we're going to check around the Cape. Nothing. Okay. That's the reason why I went there, because I thought it was close to the Cape, but it's not. So, there you go. It is what it is. And, let's see. This is my YouTube channel. I'm playing something here for the ones of you on YouTube. I would appreciate it if you come over and liked it up, watched it. There's a long gore. It's a longer video. It's probably, I think it's an hour and 56-minute video that's playing down there. There's quite a few videos playing on this same platform. So check it out. You can also come over here to my live stream on Twitch, and subscribe to the channel if you would like. Appreciate it if you do so. Or follow. You got followers, you got subscribers, whichever the case may be. If you got Amazon Prime, you can get a free thing, and I know that some of you are protesting or boycotting, and I understand why and how come. So you can also come over here to my Rumble, and you can also see, if you come over to Mark Dyson's and you look at this video, you can actually come over and click on this video and you'll see the actual presidential speech that was made before the activity, if you would like. Now, I'm just telling you. I'm not showing it to you or I'm just telling you where it's at if you want to see it. But my YouTube, this right here is going to teach you a whole lot if you listen to the whole thing. It starts with a cartoon, and when you watch it from the cartoon and you watch it all the way around back to the cartoon, you've seen the whole thing. Okay, it's been playing continuously for all day today, so you can watch it for the rest of the day, or at least I hope you can, and check it out. I mean, you're gonna want to see it. Trust me, you're gonna want to see it. Okay, I mean, that's all I can tell you. You're just gonna want to see it. There's nothing else to it. You also want to come over here to Dutch's channel and subscribe to him for all the earthquakes that you might want to see. He talks about hotspots as well. He was talking about them tonight, and that's the reason why I come and made the video that I did, to show you that it's showing on Google Earth here, as you see right there, showing here, and he showed this, and it running along the fault lines here. Now, not to say that they're not real, and not to say that they're not a different voltage. I'm just showing you that they're here, but on our College of the page, this is showing that it's not here. And they also got a big white line running across here where it looks like they're actually covering something up. Now, what that might be, I don't know. And now, there it is, right there. Right there. And it's going through the Tennessee area right in here in spots. Now, the Georgia area is clean, and you know, there's a few clouds there, but the clouds that are showing up, I've seen many a times where there's plenty of hot spots. Okay, they're just not showing. For the ones that just come back in, or you just walked into it, or whatever the case may be, you see my point here. So with that, folks, I just wanted to make a new video for you, show you what's going on. This is not a DMW or a DEW, whatever you want to call it. It's not a directed energy weapon at all. I think this, in my opinion, it is not. I think this is a cluster of somebody covering. There might be one underneath, but this looks like a cover up to something. Now, if it went all the way across out here into the ocean, I would have been more concerned about what it is. But the way this looks, it looks like it's plain cover up, in my opinion. We're going to look through this one more time. Let's see if anything else shows up. There goes the flash, and there's nothing else there. But I did want to show it to you. But in my opinion, it's just my opinion. It's not what it looks like. It's just a personal opinion, a glitch. Okay, that's all there is to it. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's anything. Damn. It never fails that I get in here. They're going to sure make it glitch. There you go. You see that. Now, I don't think that it's anything other than a glitch, but to somebody else, they might want to make something out of it, and I'm not going to argue with them because I can't tell you what it is, but I'm telling you that I think it's a glitch. I mean, I wish it was something else that I could say, hey, look here what I just found, but it don't look like something else. Look here at what I found, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. But hey, please check out my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, my DLive channel, my Rumble. That's pretty much about all I got left anymore. So check it out, see what you can see. Help me out by hitting the like button and the share button. And with that, from my cold dead hands, and I damn well mean it, abolish corporate greed. Corporate greed is going rapid right now, and I know you all know that. If we don't abolish it, they're going to abolish us. Much love. Have a good evening. Thank you for coming. Talk to you soon.